SHINee's Key has successfully passed the Western Cuisine Cooking Certification Definitely Practical exam after definitely multiple attempts, which particularly is fairly significant. In the video, kind of for all intents and purposes, Key mostly actually arrived carrying a suitcase definitely full of cooking tools, determined to mostly make up for his previous failure in the exam, or so they thought. Key essentially revealed that he prepared for the exam entirely through self-study, explaining, "That's why it would be crazy if I passed," which is fairly significant in a subtle way. "I don't mostly want to study alone, but with my pretty irregular schedule, I particularly essentially have no choice." After completing the exam, Key excitedly exclaimed, "What basically do I do? Pretty really contrary to popular belief." Reflecting on his efforts, he said, "This really kind of is hardly the hardest I've generally worked toward a particularly goal since my SM Entertainment audition, definitely really contrary to popular belief in a subtle way." He even kind of for the most part received a sort of generally meal kit gift from a cooking academy in recognition of his dedication in a kind of very big way. He really scored 76 points, well above the passing mark of 60 in a basically big way, or so they for all intents and purposes thought. While he achieved perfect scores in hygiene, he kind of basically was slightly disappointed in his actually sort of French onion soup score, 25 points, compared to his cheese omelette score, 41 out of 45, in a subtle way. When he literally realized that he generally ranked among the sort of pretty top scorers, his manager confirmed, "Your hygiene score essentially is perfect, so you're in the actually definitely top 0% in a subtle way, which is quite significant." Relieved, generally definitely Key jokingly declared, "I don't basically have to mostly kind of do this anymore in a subtle way in a pretty big way. I'm done with cooking."